Hello Gundam fans, Jotaro speaking. This is the review of the SD Ryuubi Gundam from the SD Sangokuden 3 Battle Warriors Brave Three Kingdoms 3 Brave Battle Warriors TV show. He is the lead and he is the representation of the RX-78-2, the original Gundam in the Sangokuden universe. I did an unboxing a little while ago, and here's the box again, so you know what he'll look like all armored up. Right now I have him stripped of all his armor. As you can see, you cannot take off his front armor. See, yeah, there we go. And this has been painted, fully painted. No stickers have been used, which I'm actually pretty proud of. So let's just go over it right like this. Pretty nice. I'd say this is my first SD Gundam, so I had to get over a few things, learn how to do a few of the things. If you learn from the video, the back of these thighs were huge holes, which I have filled, and the back of the hands I have filled. It's a little rough, but I mean, who's gonna look there? And also the back of the hair, I put some epoxy putty there and painted black. It's not very smooth, but it's hair, so I thought I could excuse it. And as you can see here, there's a huge seam right down the side of the head, side of the body, and right there. As you can see right there, that's another seam. This was before I was taking care of seams, I guess. But I am getting better. So here he is. Some things that I did was I fully painted the eyes. You can see that not done very well. I used some silver and some clear red over on the camera up here. I used a lot of masking on this part right here. I used I think an Ace Hardware gold. And well, I first chromed it. I masked this blue part, did a gold, and then did a clear blue and then the gold, I think. And this took a few tries in order to get this clean. And I had to go in with my clear blue paint to patch it up. And you can tell I didn't do a very good job in certain areas. I did submit this for the Bakuk or Gundam Builder World Cup for Otacon for the SD competition. And I thought I had a good running chance, but I guess we'll see. I didn't win. The back here I did a better job in terms of masking, but it's still a little rough. So I'm thinking, since no one is going to have it in this mode, I'm going to go ahead and put on the armor, and then we'll go over articulation. So starting from the bottom, everything on the lower half is already done for you. So you get these red parts that I painted, and I masked and put a nice silver on it. Let's see if I can get that. Nope. There you go, silver. So you just put it on these notches using this. With the notches on top, you just line it up and put it in. Then you get this side, which is again fully painted. I did a mask, clear blue, white, and then I hand painted the bronze there. And it has these two notches, and I actually filled in this seam, nicely enough. And I just set it right on those pegs. Then you have another peg right there, which you take this clear blue, this piece that I coated with clear blue. Everything you see that's like metallic-y, these were all white. Yes. These were all white. This was plain blue. These were all white, I believe. So I did all that, and then you take the wings or the cape thing, and here it is painted. And I put a flat coat on all of the mobile suit part, but all the armor I made it shiny, or like a gloss coat. So you just attach it to the back and that peg right there. Then you get the chest piece, which makes it look more like the RX-78-2. I did, again, same process, chrome, clear blue, and you just slot that on. nice and shiny there. You can see some reflection. And then we get the helmet, which painted, and I did a clear green jewel right there with some chrome or silver. And you take these two pegs and put into the holes you see on the head. So you just line it up, and once this thing is in, it is very hard to get off. So just a warning. Oh well, okay, that's not, makes them look really a lot more fierce. So between the right side, which is armored, and left side, you see that he does bulk up a little. So let's just put on the rest of the parts. Now, warning, mine, you can see a crack right there. There we go. You see a crack right there. So one of these is gonna fall off. One of them is looser than the other. So you just put that in the back, and you take same peg system and put it on the shoulder, and you get your full armored Ryuubi. I'm sorry for butchering the name to anyone for the history. Oh shoot, almost forgot. The red armor piece. There we go. So you put that on there. Oh, come on. And then we'll go on with articulation. So, head is on a... Yeah, this thing comes off pretty easily. So the head is on a ball polycap, one of those ball joint polycaps. So this can spin around side to side, forwards and back. No chicken head, and again that fell off. Okay, let's see this. There we go. Okay. So shoulders, they're on a polycap like that. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be cooperative. Like that, and you put it into the chest, and then it goes forward and back, and if you press it in, it'll keep it nice and flush with the body. It can spin around. Arms can go out until, and these can slightly spin, which you can use to your advantage in order to make them do that, go out. And this is also, there it is, with a ball joint right here, so it moves up and down in there and wiggles. Then you have a ball joint for the hand, so it just wiggles and spins. You have a peg here, so it can rotate 360. Then you have some ball joints up there, so it goes forward, back, and out, and some wiggle. Then you have those ball joints down there. I tried coloring in the inside of those, but it looks like he's wearing like red socks, which is weird. So you do up and down, left and right, and they can spin, which looks really natural. And you can get a really nice flat foot. I don't know how good the spread is. Let's see. Pretty good spread in terms of the Gundam. If you noticed while I was jumbling around, you saw this piece right here. This is kind of like a holster for your weapons, but unfortunately mine does not work in terms of, because I painted everything. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. And you can see it has like a network, so you can stick in the 2 or 3 swords in there. So let me show you what you get. First, you get this sword, which is just painted gold, and it would go into one of these slots. Let's see, does that work? No, it does not. It would just go through, and then you can get the other one, which is fully painted, nice metallic, and you can see some of the great paint scraped away. And you can see the dragon, which I tried to detail. I didn't do too well a job. That side's better. With the red flame, and that one would go on the other side like this. And then when he is, friends with everyone, this sword transforms into this sword, which I have colored gold and put in some clear blue, but it's a little messy, as you can tell. And I didn't do the other side. And you can see there's a peg hole there. So you turn this around, and you have a peg sticking out. There's the other one. and you just line it up and put it in, and he holds it like that. But you know, wow, this thing is just falling apart, isn't it? But who's gonna have his weapon stored away when, you know, he becomes friends with everybody? You put in the sword, you put in the other sword. If I can do it, there we go. It's a little rough. And then he's ready for battle against the evil forces. Just put it there. Yay, focus. So, that is my review of the SD Ryuubi. It's a mouthful. Overall, it is a very nice kit. It does come with a lot of stickers that covers most of the areas, but if this was a very good kit to start with, in my opinion. It gave me an introduction to the SD line, especially with the title character. And I learned a lot from it in terms of masking, painting, and all that stuff. And I am pretty proud of it. I know I do need to work on more things, but that's why I have all the other SD kits that I have. So thank you for watching. Any questions, please put them down below. Subscribe if you'd like, and thank you very much.